Yes, folks, it's Tales from the Jails with John G. Sutton. Do please like and subscribe. It's down there. Plus, there's a link to my new book, which is here, by the way. And thank you very much, all the people who read my books. Please, it helps a great deal if you will leave reviews on Amazon. It helps a great deal. And somebody left me a 1-star review yesterday. I mean, obviously they're not reviewing the book; they're reviewing possibly their opinion of the contents. But everybody's entitled to their opinion. So I'm happy if you leave your honest reviews on Amazon for my books. Today I'm going to talk about a case that's in all the papers today. It's on the news. It's concerning a maths teacher called Rebecca Joins, who had sex with 2 schoolboys and has been jailed for 6.5 years. I mean, we're talking about schoolboys here who were 15, 16, 17. And she seduced these children, coerced them, and managed to get them to engage in sexual activity, and she's been charged with having sexual activity with a child. And she's been jailed for 6.5 years. Now, I mean, I can only go reflect back onto when I was 15, and I had a lady friend then, and she was 23, I believe, might have been 24. And I certainly didn't consider myself to be abused. I didn't. I mean, perfectly straightforward here. I considered it was quite a little adventure. And she was a married woman, actually. It was disgraceful conduct on my part, when you think about it. But I was only 15, 16. And it was, on reflection, not an adverse experience. I didn't feel abused, and I would have felt abused if she'd been arrested and charged with that, because I was as guilty as she was. I was definitely going for it, yeah. So, but now she's got 6.5 years in jail, and it ain't going to be easy, because she'll be labelled as a sex offender, and female sex offenders and male sex offenders, they all get the same kind of treatment. They get the rough treatment, and they get separated from the rest of the inmates. She's an intelligent lady. She's ruined her career. She was a teacher, aged 30 years of age. She'll never be allowed back in the teaching profession again, and she's got a card mark for life, and she will do at least 3 years or so in prison. And that's the end of her career. Rebecca Joins. Apparently one of the 16-year-olds impregnated her and she had a child, so I imagine this is going to be a little bit more serious for poor... I feel sorry for the woman, Rebecca Joins. I mean, it's a natural instinct for adult males and females to get in there. Now listen, it's all right, people say sitting in judgment. We're all aware that this kind of thing takes place. I don't condone it myself. I mean, unless it's me. I mean, when I was 15, who gives one? Yeah, well, I did, actually. But anyway, if you've ever read Romeo and Juliet, I mean, I think Romeo's about 16 and Juliet's 13. Round about that age, What would consider to be underage, and he would have definitely been charged in today's environment. But what do we do? It's a classic, isn't it? Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? I'm behind you, love. Bite the pillow. Yeah, that's the one, isn't it? Do you remember that? Jeremy Thorpe, when he had his boyfriend, he said, what did he do? He said, well, he got on top of me and inserted himself inside me. And how did you cope with that? He said, I bit the pillow. Seriously, yeah. Today's the day. We got, the general election today. I've been out and voted, yeah. We all know what's going to happen now. It's come to that time, yeah. Where the bankers, the merchant bankers, all the rest of them, they're just getting their asses kicked out of it. And another lot will come in. Yeah, dip your bread in our gravy. Yeah. I mean, listen, I am, believe this or not, 75 years of age, and I pay more tax than Donald Trump. He don't pay any tax. I mean, one year, all he paid was the registration to say he ain't got any money. He ain't made any money. Tells everybody he's a multi-billionaire. He's about as much as multi-billionaire as Zoltar here at the side of my desk. Here, let me show you him, yeah? I'll just ask him. Zoltar, are you a multi-millionaire? Get lost, you fat cat. No, thank you very much. We had a little word there from Zoltar. Listen, all the people that joined in, that's Batman behind me, by the way. All the people who joined in my little live broadcast the other night. Oh, bloody thing's coming down here. Yeah, thank you very much for joining me in there. It's still up. I believe it's still on there. You can watch it. For all the people who didn't watch it, you can watch it. This camera's got a mind of its own, hasn't it? It's Cecil B.D. Mill operating my camera, yeah? When will it stop? When it falls off, probably. Yeah, so that's a little story today about this teacher that's just got herself locked up. Rebecca joins Manchester Crown Court, 6.5 years. Mind you, I mean, look what we got there. Teachers getting locked up. Chief constables resigning because of misconduct in public office. Police officers being imprisoned for life for rape, murder. The world has gone mad. Prison officers, female prison officers being locked up for having, what was her name? Linda D'Souza Ardu, yeah. I tell you what, have you ever watched Jim Davison? He's got a YouTube channel and he was on about that. Quite funny, Jim Davison. He's been going a long time now, hasn't he? People say he's a racist, sexist, all that. I think he's quite amusing. He doesn't seem to come across to me as being anything like that. He does a lot to support the vets, the army vets, because they have a lot of trouble, don't they? Yeah, getting out of the army. You see, the problem with the army is like being in any institution like that's an institution, Once you become dependent upon the institution, they do everything for you, provide you with the clothes, the uniform, the barracks, the food. You just go down and get your meals. None of them have to think about anything. Suddenly, at the end of your career, bang, you're out. You've got no money, you're on the streets, you've got to go and get a job, you don't know how to do it, you've no idea how to fend for yourself, or you should have, but often they don't. And that's how they end up with so many vets living homeless on the streets. It's diabolical, really. I was in London, because I'm a bit of a cripple, And I was walking through London, limping through London, because I have a walking stick, And this guy sat on the floor with a dog and a fag in his mouth and a flat cap. Says, "Got any spare cash, boss?" I said, "What do you mean, spare cash? It's normal for the cripples to do the begging and the fit, healthy young men with dogs and cigarettes to do the work. Taking my money off me. I mean, as I say, I'm 75, I'm still working. And don't forget, folks, here's the book. And if you read it, please do leave me a review, yeah? I'm going to sing you a song now. I haven't got my song ding. I still don't know where it is. Ding dong, ding dong. There we go. You'll have to accept that for the time being. Now, this is a song, Whiskey and You. I am doing it off the top of my head. I haven't got any script or anything like that. There's a bottle on the... Oh, thank you very much. I'll start again. There's a bottle on the dresser by your ring, and it's empty, 'cause now I don't feel a thing, but I'll be hurting when I get up off the floor, but I'll be over it by noon, and that's the difference between whiskey and you. Come tomorrow, it don't matter anymore. I can always go and buy some more. But your forgiveness, now, that's something I can't buy. And that's the difference between whiskey and you. One's a devil, one just drives me insane, and I wonder if they're not both the same. Anyway, it's something like that. So that's Whiskey and You. This is Tales from the Jails, John G. Sutton. Do please like and subscribe, and we'll have another live broadcast probably the second Tuesday in August, because I'm going away because it's my birthday. So all of you who want to send me a birthday present, it's the 6th of August, and I'll be 75 on the 6th of August. How about that then? Tales from the Jails.